So I saw 11 of the February new movie releases, so here's everything ranked from worst to best. In dead last, I have Moonfall. If you thought this was going to be bad, you were right. It was really bad. The story is an incoherent mess. None of the actors look like they want to be there. It's not even so bad it's good. It's just really bad. In 10th, I had the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Besides some cool kills here and there, this is the ultimate reminder that we should stop unnecessarily rebooting old franchises. Please. I have Death on the Nile at 9th. This movie takes way too long to finally become a whodunit, and by the time it does, it's way too late. Plus, the cast has like no chemistry. You know exactly what you're getting into when you watch Marry Me, and that's why it works. It fully embraces the fact that it's a ridiculous romantic comedy, and so it's a fun watch. Considering how low the bar is for video game movies, this wasn't terrible. The movie's at its best when action is happening, and when it's not happening, the movie is just okay. At number 6, I have Dog. This is probably the most surprising movie of the month for me, mainly because it's actually pretty good. It's like a buddy road trip comedy with Channing Tatum, who is very likable, and a dog that is obviously very likable. I Want You Back is evidence that the low-budget rom-com is absolutely carrying the genre right now. I had a blast watching this, and I highly recommend it. At number 4, I have Cyrano, which was kind of disappointing for me. I was expecting a lot more, and while the first half I thought was perfection, the second half is not that great. But Peter Dinklage is amazing and worth watching if you're into musicals. This actually might be the biggest surprise of the month. I didn't expect to like Kimi as much as I did. It's an 89-minute thriller directed by Steven Soderbergh, and while it's not perfect, it does deliver exactly what you want out of a thriller in such a short amount of time. At number 2, I have Jackass Forever, which I think is probably the funniest theater experience I've had in what feels like a really long time. I didn't think they could do it again, but I was wrong. It is still ridiculous, gross, and absolutely painful. But at number 1 really was no competition. The Worst Person in the World, which finally got a wide release this past February. Yeah, this movie is as good as everyone says it is. A romance, drama, comedy that's really funny at times, but then hits you really, really hard. Yeah, this is highly recommended.